What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukishu. We are back with another umamusume video. In this video, we are just continuing on with the CM. As you can see, we're just day 2 of round 2. Later today, well, it'll be the end of round 2, and then tomorrow's video, I guess we'll just see who I'll start training or prepping for the CM, the next one, which is CM, right? Dirt, medium distance. We'll see who I bring, but I'm not sure at the moment because dirt umas are usually the umas where I'm kind of like, who do I bring? Who do I bring? As for the umas that I'm gonna bring for today's video in the CM, I'm pretty much just gonna use the same ones. I didn't manage to train a Chronogenesis. I'll probably do the same thing, or I'll either do a ticket. I'll probably just do one ticket just so I can give myself a better chance later today or after, when I try to train and all that. And I'll just try, and if it's like an hour before, maybe 30 minutes, I'll give it do the rest of the tickets to see if I'll be able to get the next winners or the 3 wins or not. But other than that, if I don't end up doing that, right now we're guaranteed Group B because we did get. I got a second win during the 3rd ticket, and then I did the extra attempt. Didn't get any wins there. So yeah, it was pretty bad yesterday. Maybe today. I don't know. But before, while the race is loading, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. And honestly, I don't think I'll be able to post a Resident Evil video today, simply because, one, it's my dad's birthday, so I'm gonna pretty much not be home after I upload it and all that. And then I'm also going to my parents' place just to simply also help my dad with something, because I think he's been cleaning around his house. Just, I don't know. He's just having one of those moments where he just wants to organize. I guess technically spring cleaning, because it is spring, even though it felt like summer. It's still hot. Still about 90. Still hot regardless. So I think it is cooling down though, like after this week. Which sucks. That is basically two and a half weeks of just it being hot, or really warm, as in 90, but that's still hot regardless to me. But it is what it is. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I won't be able to post a Resident Evil video today. At least I was able to get Zenless out yesterday. And honestly, after playing that story, I got to really like Ciccia. Using her as a character and her character itself. Like, I did like her originally from the last story, but seeing her here, basically seeing her for the whole story, made me like her even more. And just like what Zenless has been doing for the most part since, I guess, yeah, for the most part, they basically felt like integrated these agent quests, agent story into the main story. But I'm hoping one of the characters, at least one of the, actually a lot of the new characters or I say new, but we've seen glimpses of the other two. But this pink hair girl, I'm not gonna say names or whatever. I wish I'm a pull a Nova here and be like, I hope she gets released or becomes a playable character. I don't know. I kind of like her. But yeah, and there's some things we learn. There's some things we learn. I'm not gonna go into detail or mention anything. I'm just, you know. And then I did pull for Namgong. If you guys haven't seen that, be sure to go check it out. I did post a video yesterday before I posted the main story. But other than that, I'm gonna start going over the comments. Yeah, I don't have anything to mention. Yeah, I'm gonna start going over the comments. What happened here? Amidai training going meh. Probably the last hurdle is getting to finals. I can probably nag one win. Oh, by the way, these comments are from Nova. Yeah, my training wasn't going well either, which is why I wasn't able to bring a Chronogenesis or even try a Chronogenesis. Next comment says, oh, is that a Shushu pulling Tong Tong flag? No. The story may have made me like Tong Tong a little bit more, or more in general. And I did like how the story was more centered around her, which I obviously was the reason why, you know, ended up liking her more. But to pull for her, no. That's pretty much the gotcha's fault. Being stupid expensive. So yeah. No. What's the company's name? Grifflink, I think. Yeah, they if they didn't make it 5,000, sure, I probably would have pulled for her because I did like using her one day in the when they let us use her in the story. I did like using her. Like she seemed pretty cool to use. Okay, we gotta win. But no, I'm gonna keep waiting. I'm gonna keep waiting. She's most likely gonna disappear, and then Rossi's gonna get released, and then that's probably towards the end of the Rossi banner. We're gonna find out what Mifu and Fang Yi is, which is basically the two characters I want to pull for, which I believe is the same for you too, also Nova. So yeah, no, I ain't gonna be pulling for Tong Tong or Rossi because, you know, same reasons. Same reasons. Fine. Instead of filler piece, I'll call it one filler. Sure, we'll go with the one filler since there are fillers, just not as abundant as Naruto, in my opinion. Like, the only way I see filler is because even in between arcs, they still add on to the lore. Like, they'll go outside of Straw Hats, update us what's going on around the world of One Piece, essentially. So it's not necessarily a filler in a way, but it is at the same time. But you're still learning lore. So I'm like, I don't technically consider that as a filler, because you're learning something about the lore of One Piece, or you're getting updated about other characters, that's going on, what they're doing, what's going on in their, where they are, and all that. But this is just happening at the same time as, like, this is what I like about One Piece. I actually do like care about the other characters in the One Piece world. And like, even during the main battle arcs, like the main battle of the arc, even the enemies or whatever, they they get even their backstories included and all that. So I'm just like pretty detailed too. Pretty detailed too. Like they would probably dedicate a whole episode to just a whole um learning the backstory of a certain character, if anything. Or like in Wano, one of the characters who already had passed away in in the story way before they got into Wano. You know, they even went like an extensive like couple episodes, maybe a little bit more than a couple, just to give us like the backstory of that character and of Wano, which is the essentially Japan. Essentially Japan in One Piece. So yeah. So yeah. Shade accepted. I'll just wait until Boruto Shippuden comes around 2027. I don't even think I'll be. I don't even think I'll have watched Boruto's. If that like, I don't know how long it'll take for me to watch Boruto in general. I know. I think I've been saying like at least once, maybe twice, the past few years. Few years, maybe like the last 2 years, or I think the time when Boruto went on break or hiatus. I was like, oh, maybe this would be the perfect time. Nah, I didn't. I didn't start it. I didn't went and started. So I'm just kind of just in the same. I wouldn't say predicament. I'm just in the same situation. I'm like, will I eventually watch it? No, no. Well, these Nangong pulls were kind of meh. Had to lose the 50-50 for both her and the engine, but it's done. All three characters, W engines, costumes, Geto days, or Daze. I'm assuming I say days because it's literally spelled as days, but I'm like, Daze? Maybe? Um, well, I'll just say I didn't go for the W engine. How about that? How would I say that? Not yet, at least. Not yet, at least. But I will. I'll try. It's gonna be kind of like the Suna situation. If I end up getting it, sure. If I don't, then I have pity towards it. Maybe. Did my loves only? Yeah, and almond eye towards the end. If I end up getting it, then I ain't complaining. So yeah, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I think I'll probably actually pull for Sissia. Like I said, I ended up liking her a lot more. Not even lying. I ended up liking her even more. So we'll see. We'll see. S rank Nicole would be a must pull for me, then S rank Lucy, then S rank Catgirl. But she already has an S rank as a standard character. So would they give Nekomata another S rank? Probably not. Probably not unless we see like another different S rank character get another. I guess essentially it would be considered an alt, right? An alt for said character. So I don't know if they would do that. I can see A ranks to S ranks, but I can't see S ranks getting another S rank. Unless they pull a Star Rail where they have done that. Right? Yeah, Star Rail where they've pretty much done that, because I mean Sparkled and Sparksy. or Silver Wolf getting another one. So Don Hung getting another S rank. Originally, or I say S rank, 5-star. When originally he was a 4-star. So unless they go like Star Rail and do that, I don't see it happening unless they do it. S rank Lucy and S rank Nicole, obviously I could see that happening. Honestly, I'm more surprised that S rank, if it's true, S rank Billy is coming out before Nicole. But I'll probably pull for S rank Nicole and S rank Lucy. Probably. Most likely. We'll see. I mean, we don't even know yet. GFL 2 is the Gunnar Gotcha for me nowadays. Other than that, I don't really have any other ones at the moment. Anti-Gunnar Gotcha would probably be Reverse or Arknights. It's intentional, isn't it? Maybe for you, because it's GFL 2 and it's your favorite IP, right? Or your favorite gacha. So maybe. Reach 200k rocks in Uma, so I am aiming for 500k. I mean, you could totally get 500. Oh, we didn't get the third one. It's not mine. You can most likely get it if you still end up not pulling for Umas as much, which probably still would just be a normal thing. And if your luck for support cards continue, because you're still able to essentially max limit break within a single pity or 2 cards and 2 pities. At least that's how it's felt like, from what I remember. Goal for casuals and CM is to get the Uma rocks. True, which is wise. Whatever you get, it's whatever you get. I'm gonna save the tickets for me to do later because I'm gonna most likely continue training whenever I have some free time. But I'm just gonna continue with the comments as we stay here. Dirt CM meh. Probably just gonna throw some random Uma at it during my vacation if I do find the time to. Well, for you, I mean you're gonna be in vacation either way, so I won't blame you if you don't end up doing the Dirt CM. But I feel like you might be able to maybe make it a group B at least if you do use any old ones, maybe. For myself, I'm not too sure. We can take a gander at my Umas and see who I can bring, but there's just pretty much the usual options. When I say the usual options is like the third Umas that I normally, or grass Umas, turf Umas that I would switch or train for dirt, pretty much like Cap. So Christmas Cap might make a comeback. Or Ferv, I believe, also has a D, or has a D in dirt, so I can use there. Maybe I'll actually train a Hoko Taramai for the CM. Maybe it'll actually be pretty decent if anything. Who else? Inari 1, I guess, if I wanted to. I do have Agnes Digital. That could be an option. Yukino Bijin, I believe. She has a B. Who else? I don't even remember Sutosho. No. I mean, if I wanted to, then I'll just bring up that G, which also leads to the question if I will do that for Kita, but I could try for a video. I could try for a video, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But we'll see. Actually, you know what? Maybe tomorrow's video will be Kita. Just to give it a shot, just to see how it goes. And if it doesn't go well, then oh well. If it doesn't go well, then oh well. I could probably bring Marazensky. Also, she's also a D and turf. So there are options, but I don't generally have that many dirt Umas. Kinda. But there really hasn't been that many dirt Umas to begin with. But I never really did pull for them either way, and I rarely got spooked like by a dirt Uma. It's like she's pretty much the dirt Uma that I got spooked by. And there's Inari 1 technically because she has an A in both. Right? Yeah, she has an A in both, but I don't want to count it because she still does turf perfectly fine. I do have Smart Falcon. I could try that. But I don't know. I don't know. Rip Gametora scenario guy. Well, this will give people incentives to learn Japanese. Or they're just gonna Google or find a Reddit post or YouTube videos instead to help them out. Still don't know if I'll doing anything right in this scenario. I want to get consistent US, but that would mean sacrificing optimal skills for raw stats. Maybe? Maybe that's a way. For me, I'm just using whatever I have. But I probably can reach US. Consistently, no, but I could probably reach US by the end of the scenario. I say that because, well, I haven't reached UA9 yet. So maybe I will not get the UA9 and go straight to US. Who knows? And then lastly from Nova, so I got through the Wuwa story probably more than halfway now, and I think it's good. Just halfway. Not Ameth level of good. And still, I'm glad they give the supposedly filler arc more of an importance. Honestly, I don't see it as a filler arc in a way. It didn't feel like a filler arc in a way, even though it kinda is. Because I wouldn't say anything major. Well, something major was about to happen. I wouldn't say anything related to the main story really did like progress or anything, because obviously where we left off prior to this story was, well, minus Luke's story basically. What was it? Ameth story where we left off. It didn't leave off there, so yeah, I could see it as a filler arc because there wasn't really nothing about, you know, but I guess it depends on the person. I could consider it not a filler, but I can also consider it as a filler. You feel me? It's just one of those situations. I mean, the Chisa appearance was surprising, but I guess that raises the Chisa count to 3. Yeah, she did appear at one point in the story. I don't know if you finished it, so I'm just gonna stop. Also, the story reminds me a bit of Mementos from Persona 5 for some reason. I guess the dark side is literally just a it is manifestation. I kind of just skipped a line. Just a manifestation of all the negative emotions in the academy. Sigrika herself is sold as a cute character, but I think that she does have too much of a fixation with pleasing everyone. However, I'm glad Rover gave her take on their own experience. I'm still not sold on pulling Sigrika, but at least I can say that she isn't just an afterthought character. Same. Plus her dark side with those red eyes would kind of make me want to pull more, not gonna lie. I have an attraction to red eyes for some reason. I don't know if I have an attraction to any specific eye color when it comes to, you know, I guess anime waifus or just waifus in general. I don't think I have a attraction or fixation on specific eye color. Do I? No, I don't think so. But yeah, as about Sigrika, I definitely liked her more as a character. It's kind of like Tong Tong, where I did like them more as a character going in or after, during the story and after the story. But am I gonna pull for them? No. That's just the truth. Plus, I don't have Shiyuin for her team, so there's no point for me if it's like pretty much the. I mean, yeah, I can use it with Mornay and Lene, but no, just no. So I'm not gonna pull for Sigrika for that very reason. I'll just, like I said, been saying, I'll just continue using Cardathea, Chacona, and Chisa as my arrow team, or what they call negative status team. So yeah, with that being said, that's pretty much it for all the comments from Nova. Thank you, Nova, for all the comments. Appreciate it as always. Let me just refresh before I go over the rest of the comments, which is from Kazuki. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there are any other comments. So the first comment from Kazuki says, manifesting daring tack in Half Annie. Also, when I really look closely to admire Groove, her character design is too dang cool for me. Admire Groove has potential to get released in Half Annie since she's one of the Umas that are in the collab family more. X Musume key visual. Well, for me, I already said this during last year's half anniversary, where before Stay Gold, before they released Stay Gold a few months ago, I was saying it's either going to be Stay Gold or Admire Groove for half anniversary next year, or it's this year now. But since they released Stay Gold, to me, it's like an obvious decision, or it's going to be pretty much Admire Groove, in my opinion, unless they decide to just totally mess up my prediction and do someone else. But just based on how they've been releasing things in the half anniversary and anniversary, like last year, Almond Eye was released during the Almond Eye speed card was released during the anniversary. This year, during the anniversary, she became a character, and it was the same with Duramente. It was the same thing with her for the past few years, and I still love the same thing. She was released. Her card was released during the half anniversary. The following half anniversary, she became the half anniversary Uma. So I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if it's Admire Groove, since they had already released Stay Gold. It's just pretty much something that you pick up on in a way. Update day 2, round 2. My loves, my loves, clutched the crap out of it in the last race for ticket 3, and I advanced to Group A finals. See, I told you, you never know. You never know. 6 out of 15 wins. Ticket 1, 2 wins. Ticket 2, 1 win. Ticket 3, 3 wins. My reaction and expression on that crap is like I'm betting IRL horse racing, cheering for my Umas. Hey, if you get that far and enjoying it, props to you. Props to you. I ain't judging. I ain't judging. Just to me, it just shows me that you like the game or enjoy the game. I think I'm gonna just skip everything till Half Annie, and we'll go all out again since currently my character is kind of homeless to pull in Golden Week. I was about to say, I was like, I remember mentioning Golden Week to you. I was about to say, did you forget? Well, you have about a month to save to see how much you get, but I think within a month, maybe, I don't even know how much you have. I think you should be able to get a decent amount to probably at least get half pity for the support card at least, but I wouldn't blame you if you totally skip the Golden Week banners for if you're just gonna stay for half Annie. It's essentially just it would be the smarter decision because then you'll have more for the half Annie. But what if they release a character you like? Or a support card that you might want to get. What are you gonna do then? I'll let you figure that out when Golden Week comes around. Or I guess in Musume it's Goshi Week. And then the last comment from Kazuki says, I wonder when will Side Games give a rainbow limiter limit breaker crystal, not the shards, or they stop giving it instead. They giving the shards as in the full shard. I don't know, have they even given the full shard at all? Let me think. I don't think, maybe in the beginning they gave us like one or maybe even two, but I don't recall them like giving us like the actual crystal again, because I feel like, yeah, in the beginning when they first did it, they probably did give us like one at the very least. Heck, maybe even at the very most. But I'm fairly certain once they implemented it in the game, it was pretty much, oh, do the event points, you'll get, I don't remember how many you get, probably just one, or do this, do that. Basically, they just made it like, yeah, better do your events if you want. If you want to get these rainbow shards so you can get them crystals. So yeah, I don't think they actually did give us any. My only guess would be the beginning when they first did it. Other than that, I don't think they have given us an actual full crystal, because it costs like what, 20 to exchange it, right? It costs like, oh, I think I clicked the wrong button. I did. That's the wrong button too, right? Yeah, right here. Yeah, it costs 20. I literally need one more. So yeah, I don't think they would give the whole thing for free, because that's essentially just giving us the whole 20 shards. The only way I see them giving it to us, it's like through the big events, Golden Week. Well, I would say anniversary, but they haven't. They haven't. So I can't really say the anniversaries. I really can't think of a situation or a reason for them to give us one. It would be nice, but do I see a reason for them to give us a whole 20 shards essentially? No, I don't see it. I don't see it at all. But with that being said, let me refresh one more time just to be sure there's no extra comments popping in. Actually, there was a comment from Nova from the Kita video last week. I think so. It was last week. Oh wait, what the heck? Never mind. Nova, you copy and pasted this comment into one of the comments in the last video, so I can go over it. I approve. I approve. I approve. Basically, like here's my comment that you didn't go over in one of the videos. If I don't mind if you guys do that either. Honestly, especially if you want me to get a reaction out or get a reaction out of me from it, that would probably be the best way. I was about to go over and read the same thing. It was basically about Wuwa. But yeah, that's pretty much it for all the comments. So thank you, Nova, and thank you, Kazuki, for the comments. Appreciate it as always. And with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know how you guys are doing in your CMs. If you guys stuck around in Group A, if you went into Group A for group round 2. If not, let me know. Just regardless, let me know how you guys are doing, I guess. Because if you're not in Group A, then you're in Group B, right? And I guess since we're heading close to the end of the CM, obviously, since the next video on Friday? Yeah, Friday. Wait, why Friday? Oh, the next time we hit the CM is on Friday for the finals. Whatever finals I get into. And then tomorrow's video should be basically prepping for the Dirt Uma, or Dirt CM. So let me know who you guys are thinking of bringing for the Dirt CM, because for me, well, it's gonna be most likely, I'm hoping Hoko Taromai and then maybe 2 Umas that are Dirt Umas, but they can run in dirt races. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see what I do in tomorrow's video. But if there's anything else you want to talk about or ask me, just leave it down in the comment section down below. As long as appropriate, I'll go over it. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. So with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you once again. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.